In this video, I'm gonna show you 8 ways how the Tinder Swindler was able to swindle millions of dollars by using sales tactics, and how you can adopt some of these strategies and methods ethically by using sales psychology to make millions too. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jordan, and for those of you that haven't heard about the Tinder Swindler yet, it's a new show on Netflix, really popular, and he's a trending meme. You've probably seen photos of him somewhere on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever it is. But the 1 hour long show is about a man by the name of Simon Leviev. He forgot his ethnicity, but basically he was able to scam his women around the world for millions of dollars so that he can pay for this lavish lifestyle and appear on Instagram flexing on how rich he is. He has the best watches, just dressed in all high-end clothes and driving nice, fast, Ferraris and Lambos and things like that. So in the front, he appeared as this rich, successful man, good looking dude, but in the back end, he's actually scamming women, getting women to send him millions of dollars so that he can fund his lifestyle. Alright, so a lot of my subscribers on my YouTube channel are digital marketing agency. You're either an agency owner or someone that wants to start up a digital marketing agency. So I'll try to make some analogies to connect the two so that you can adopt some of these sales psychology and methods for your own business. Alright, so the first thing that Simon did, or the Tinder Swindler, his first method is picking a niche, right? It's so important to understand who your target market is. He could have went out to pick any type of women. His specific niche is gullible women who are looking for love. So with this target market, he knows that he knows what their desire are, right? These are women who are single and are looking for a compatible long-term partner. So the second thing is that now that he has a market, he knows who he wants to go after and scam, a certain market. Now he has a perceived value. He uses perceived value to appear as if he's this person that everybody wants, right? He is perceived as a rich, successful man. He got a lot of money. He posts on Instagram, flying jets, driving nice cars. He's got the best clothes, the nicest watches and things like that. So the perceived value of when you want to work with somebody, you don't want to just come off as someone that is a newbie or anything like that, unexperienced, whatever, right? So you got to have this perceived value where you want to attract your customers, your target market, so that it makes things easier for the whole process from the beginning to closing the deal. And he does this by looking high profile, traveling around the world, taking photos, and pretty much just documenting everything through his social media platforms. So now that he knows exactly who his target market is, who he wants to go after, he's got his perceived value so that it makes people want to work with him. Now the third thing that he does is that he needs to find where his target market is hanging out. And for most women who are single, looking for a love partner, looking to go on fun dates or whatever the case may be, he downloads and uses the Tinder app to find these women. So he puts together his Tinder profile. He has the best photos. He looks attractive. He looks like he's successful and rich. He's making matches with women all around the world. Now the fourth thing he does is he offers a free trial, right? He gives women a chance to meet him and experience his lifestyle, getting to meet him, getting to know him, okay? And this is how you kind of get your foot in the door with customers or prospects or whatever it is, right? So he offers this free trial to take women out on a date, and he pays for, he comps everything, right? He takes them out to the nicest dinner. He gives them the best experience. He takes them, flies them on private jets for women that want to do that, and he essentially just takes them out, clubbing, parties, and just introduce his prospect to his world, which is a lavish lifestyle. And obviously women are gonna be hooked on this, right? They're going out, this is exactly what they're looking for, a rich, successful, compatible partner. And so this automatically triggers scarcity in the woman's head because he is one person, he is successful, he's rich, and they have the opportunity, they get the opportunity to find somebody, this person, this guy that just seems like he has his stuff together. And so obviously more women are gonna want him. That triggers scarcity, and it just makes them invested all into this Tinder Swindler. So once this free trial is over, the girl is just hooked, right? She just, got the best experience. She found somebody that treated her right, gave her everything she wanted, just this new fun world that she is now experiencing, okay? So the fifth thing that the Tinder Swindler does is that he builds a real connection, right? Anytime that you want to work with a customer, you need to build a real connection, and he does a good job of building rapport and a love relationship with all his victims. And this goes to say that if people like you, they are going to buy into whatever it is that you have to offer over somebody that might have a better product or service than you, but maybe their attitude isn't good, or they just offer, you know, really bad customer service or whatever, right? So the Tinder Swindler, or Simon, he just executes this perfectly by building that connection, that love relationship, texting, you know, sweet messages every single morning, just throughout the day, you know, making the girl feel like she's wanted, right? And this just gets the girl even more hooked onto him, right? Now that they have a genuine, real, established relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend type, so she's kind of like, at this point, all into him. So now that Simon, or the Tinder Swindler, has this girl hooked, right? She's experienced a lavish lifestyle, they're in a love relationship, she trusts him, she wants to be with him obviously because he's rich and successful, there's other women that want him. Now this is where the show gets interesting, right? Now he uses urgency. Urgency as in, he starts messaging his victim, the girl, or these women, that he's in trouble, right? He's getting beat up. He says in the show that his enemies are after him, right? He's making up these enemies, saying my enemies are after me. I have ops, you know, the ops are coming for me. I need you to wire me money. I need money to fly here, do this and do that, and I promise you, I'm gonna pay you back, right? And in the point of the show, he does even pay back the girl, even with more money. But what he does is that I think he photoshops it. He sends like a fake invoice to the girl. You know, for example, when the girl sent him $100,000, he sent back, you know, $150,000 or whatever. So the girl's excited, but it was just a fake payment just to kind of buy more time. And so the girl has no choice because she's invested in this person. She doesn't even have money herself, right? And she's telling Simon, hey, I don't have this money. I don't have $100,000, $50,000 to just wire you the money. And so, you know, she goes and gets a loan. She applies for multiple loans because she wants to help out her boyfriend, her love partner, so that he doesn't get killed or kidnapped or whatever whatever these stories that he's making up. And so the seventh method that he used, I'm throwing this in here, he uses strategic positioning. Because he has positioned himself to be a man of high value, right? He even pretends to pay the invoice, you know, paying back more than what was sent to him. He looks rich, he looks successful. He has positioned himself to be able to ask for more money. He could have targeted anybody and asked, you know, for a few $1,000s here or there, but no, he goes big. And the reason why he's able to do this is because he's perceived as high value, someone that has, you know, a ton of money. So what he does is he asks for $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $250,000, and all of this is used to fund his lifestyle. And so obviously women are on the fence, his victims are on the fence, they don't have money to send him, and they're iffy about it, right? They're not just gonna spend $200,000 to someone that's a lot of money in general to send to somebody. And so the eighth thing that Simon uses is following up, right? He knows his victims are on the fence, and you know, they're doing, you know, he's created this urgency to send him money right now, and he keeps following up. So he'll send messages throughout the day. Hey, did you get it yet? Have you wired it yet? Have you sent the money yet? So he's just in constant communication. And maybe I don't suggest you are, you know, you spam or you harass your prospects or anything like that, but following up, right? If they are on the fence, if they are iffy about it, you just gotta be persistent and continue to follow up. And so he continues to do this until the money is finally wired to him. And so basically the rest of the show, he continues to ask for more money. He continues to say, my ops are after me, my enemies are after me, I need you to get more loans and continue to wire money. And there's just a cycle, right? He matches with someone, he creates a relationship, creates the urgency. It's the same exact scenario, same story with pretty much every single woman that that he meets, and he gets women just keep sending him and wiring him money, and that's how he funds his lifestyle. But essentially the deal has been closed, and these women are now a victim of his. And so those were the 8 sales psychology strategies, methods that Simon, or the Tinder Swindler, used to make millions, and how you can adopt some of this, maybe not to the extreme, but you can definitely use some of these methods to grow your own business and make millions of dollars yourself. And so as a recap, 8 methods that the Tinder Swindler used. The first one is that he has a niche. You need to understand who you want to target. You can't serve everybody. You're not a jack of all trades. You need to specifically understand who you want to target, right? And in this case, he targeted women who are looking for love. The second thing you gotta do is perceived value. You need to come off as an expert, authority in your niche, right? You specialize in what it is that you do so that you can attract customers instead of chasing customers. Imagine if Simon, instead of attracting customers, he was chasing girls, right? And he looked like, you know, some guy that just doesn't really have it all put together, okay? So be someone of high value, and so that way you can attract your customers and not have to chase them away. The third one is prospecting method. You need to understand where your target market is hanging out, right? Are they on Instagram, the Facebook groups, which Facebook groups, Reddit groups? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they in your local community? Are they in your chamber of commerce? Are they in some type of local community that you can attend? So you need to understand where you can find your target market and then be there so that you can connect with your ideal customer. And the fourth thing is getting your foot in the door. You may not have to offer a free trial. When I first started my business, I offered a free trial so that I could get my foot in the door, especially, you know, giving your prospects a taste of what it feels to be like to have their problem solved, right? Whatever their desire is, how does it feel to get that problem solved? So the better that you can do that, the more hooked that your customer, your prospect will be, and the more they will invest into you. And the fifth thing is building a true, real connection. He does a good job of building a love relationship. I'm not saying that you need to start a love relationship with your customers, but there needs to be some type of relationship where you guys are on the same page. It might just be, you know, good, great customer support, customer service, but someone will buy into you because they like you for who you are. So just remember that. And the sixth thing is some urgency, right? Maybe you are an exclusive company where you can't work with everybody in that area, right? So you gotta let your customer know, you know, we are an exclusive company, we don't work with competitors or something like that. And so that creates scarcity in their mind, and so it's gonna make them want to work with you even more. Seventh thing is just strategic positioning yourself to be something of high value so that you can charge more, and when you charge more, you are perceived as high value and something that, you know, gives good customer service, that offers a great service or product. And the last thing, the eighth thing, is following up, right? The money is in the follow-up, some people say. You gotta make sure that you're following up. Like I said before, you don't need to harass your clients or anything, or your prospects, but you need to follow up, right? You need to follow up until, especially when they are on the fence, they are iffy or whatever it is, just keep following up until you get a no. All right, so those are the 8 methods that the Tinder Swindler used to swindle, make millions of dollars, and how you can too by adopting these methods. If you enjoyed this video, you found it funny, entertaining, helpful, make sure you drop a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.